10 seconds, guys. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, go, go. Okay, so the match has started between Future Crew and Any Elite. It's a 24v24 infantry only. I'm not going to focus on any one side as we get started because it's basically going to be the same thing on both ends. It's just two sunderers racing. The major difference in the parting principle between both these outfits is what they focus on as far as their deployed sunderers. The shield raiders are down, as you can see, so they can park their sunderers anywhere they want to. You know, within the SOI, we see Future Crew sunderers leading to the left side, you know, which is favorable to them. I'm thinking they're going to keep their sunderers close together to provide fire support. And here come the TR sunderers, so they're going to meet head on. I don't think they see each other yet, but the Future Crew sees them. You get some early shots going on the TR sunderers. But it looks like they're going to be parking on opposite ends of the base. So it's going to be a headlong fight. The Vanu sunderer at Future Crew has spilled their contents, and the infantry are charging to the vehicle bay now. It looks like they're running back to the jump patch, which is the quickest way to the point, and also probably the most secure. Because you get the back rage on the people towards the front of the point. TR haven't come into the base yet. I hear some fire, so they might have had some light assaults jump on the point. Yeah, they have the cap. They actually deployed the squad pretty quickly. They have the front stairs, which is 1 stair, 2 stairs, so they have the 2 stair set up. But they're going to be surprised now because Future Crew is going to be coming from the back. They're going to be charging in. They're going to have the balcony. Actually, Any Elite is pretty much set up. They have, I think, all 24 on the point. But Future Crew's coming up the stairs, swapping fire back and forth. You have heavies in the front, support in the back, which is something you expect from outfits of these caliber. Proper support, nobody really overreaching. But I think it's really going to come down to squad cohesion, because in competition against a lesser outfit or even a pub play, you can get away with overextending. But in these types of fights, as you can see here, it's really about explosives, about keeping your people together, keeping your medics alive to get those revives going. And TR, Any Elite has been doing a pretty good job. They have a minute on the cap. They're holding pretty firm. I don't see anybody dead on their side, but you see a lot of VS skeletons. This is one of the few times that I think you'll ever see a Future Crew squad wipe like that. But they were fighting at a distinct disadvantage because you get this angle here, and you have limited angle and firing arcs on the people. You have no way to set up crossfires, whereas the TR up here can set up multiple crossfires, 2, 3, 4 crossfires on the stairs, which is to their benefit. So the early race to the point was won by the TR. And they're reaping the benefits of their actions by, you know, having the points be secure. I can't exactly tell how many people are on here, but it looks like all 24 are on. They might have a couple people protecting the sunderers, but I wouldn't dedicate more than 1 or 2 infantry to that because you really want to have people on point. Especially in an infantry-only fight where the TDKs between 3 or 4 people firing at each other is pretty quick. I mean, you could die very, very fast, especially when you have squads like this sticking together. Now, the thing that, in my opinion, defines Future Crew is their kind of loose squad coordination. I'm not saying disorganized because they're not disorganized, they're very highly organized, but they play very loosely. It's like a soccer team, you know, where the forwards can go middle, the midfielders can go forward and back. So they're a lot looser, and Any Elite seems to favor the more, you know, kind of whatever you want to call it, the hive, I guess, where they're all sticking together. Now the Future Crew has decided to drop on this balcony, which is a very smart move. They had to pull the Galaxy. The balcony is the most favorable position you can get as soon as you get past the doors, because you get huge firing arcs on all of A point. They're pushing pretty hard. There's a couple bodies dead, but I believe there's some medics in the back. They're picking those people up. So even though Future Crew took heavy losses, Any Elite lost about 4 people. You might see a rotation. Yeah, here comes a rotation from Any Elite to pressure that balcony. There's currently 4 minutes left on the cap, so Any Elite is held for about 3 minutes. Now the Any Elite in this position is very, very unfavorable position. They have to pour up into the top of the balcony and get fire on those early VS. The Future Crew looks like 6 people have wiped on the left side. I can't tell what classes are up right now. They still hold the balcony, but it's only 4 or 5 people. These Any Elite are responding very quick. They're doing proper rotations. They're not overreacting. You know, oh, they might have overreacted a little bit, but Future Crew, actually, here comes the Future Crew up the stairs. So you probably, yeah, here we go. You're going to see Any Elite rotating back to the balcony, or to the stairs area to combat the Future Crew coming up. I'm betting that was an infiltrator. I can't see who that was. Future Crew is also known for their really intense and well-played infantry play. Future Crew has been very, very persistent on this point. They are not giving up. Their respawn times and coordination to come back onto the point is very quick. As you can see, they had just gotten wiped on the balcony, and here they are pushing up the stairs, which is pretty bad. You'd almost even want to save 1 or 2 light assaults coming up here, which typically light assaults are useful in comp, but in this situation, you could get those light assaults wiping out maybe key players of the TR forces, which in this case would be medics. You kill the medics, you push the points, you get some conks going in, and then you could push aggressively. But Vanu have their hands full in this match. TR is rotated. They've probably, in this case, split their squads in half. And I see about 12 people on the balcony, 12 people on this front perch here. And Vanu are still coming up. I mean, they have... Oh, I can't zoom in on my mini-map to tell. But they have all 2 squads deployed with their sunderers out. I don't even think TR have a sunderer. So if the Vanu are able to come up here and buy time by killing the TR, they're going to have a long run for the TR to come back and set this up. There's currently only 2.5 minutes left in the cap, and Vanu have a pretty stable foothold here on the balcony and the front perch. See, that's what I mean. So Future Crew's coming up, but they haven't had a coordinated push in about 1.5 minutes. They're just trying to pick people off slowly, which is a pretty good deal. But you can't think, or you have to think, I should say, that Vanu's feeling the pressure. Future Crew must be feeling the pressure, because with 2 minutes left, that means you have maybe 1 or 2 good pushes left on the cap. You don't have much time to mess around. You have to be aggressive, which in some cases can work to your disadvantage because the other guys just have to wait for you. All they have to do really is peek these corners and shoot out, pick out the Vanu infantry one at a time. And TR is doing a really good job. Any Elite's doing a really good job of holding this. They have 1 engineer turret set up on the back, which is susceptible to grenades, but he's pretty safe. He's got support around him. So any Elite have spread around the balcony, and they're pushing VS Future Crew out of the back balcony. But they have 1.5 minutes left, which is still time. I mean, they could take their time on the balcony, pick off a couple people, push the balcony, come in, and set up crossfire over the point. But it all really depends on how busy the Future Crew on this end can keep these any Elite busy. Because if any Elite rotates their full 24 to this, they could just rush the Future Crew on this balcony and wipe them out. So you have 1 minute and 20 seconds left, and it's getting pretty intense. I mean, Future Crew is losing time. They're almost out of time, actually. They could safely take the balcony with 20 seconds left and take the point, but as long as TR are alive, they can contest the point, which means that the point won't flip in their favor. So if anything, at the end, they can Alamo up on the point, pull all 24 back, and let Future Crew take the balcony. But as long as you keep one guy on the point, it's not going to rotate in the Future Crew's favor. Here comes an aggressive push. You can tell that they're feeling they're probably losing a little patience here. They're running out of time. But any Elite has done a very good job of just peeking the stairs right here and taking out the Future Crew as they charged. It's also probably because of the lack of maxes that these squads are getting wiped out so fast. You don't have those 2,000 hit point maxes, charging points, charging the stairs, taking the hits, coming back for repairs. So these pushes happen very quickly. It's very interesting to know how quickly these pushes can die because it's all infantry. Heavy assaults can only take so much damage. It's, I think, 1,000 hit points plus 30% reduction from resist shield. 22 seconds left on the map, and yes, any Elite has pulled back to the point very smartly and very wisely, knowing that as long as they have a person on point that the Vanu cannot contest. So this first round is going to be going in any Elite's favor with a very impressive setup on point. I honestly thought that the Future Crew was going to land on point quicker than they did, but any Elite drove their first 2 sunderers to the vehicle bay and have successfully captured the point.
Terran Republic has taken the facility.
So there you have it, folks. It's very impressed with any Elite's play. They had good rotations. They had good transitions from the sunderers to the infantry point. They had excellent rotations. They didn't overreact. They called people down. They had good crossfire set up on the stairs when Future Crew's first rush came in here. And Precision, are you in chat still? Can you come to Tawrich and cap it? Or any of you guys that are in chat that are NC, if you guys can come to Tawrich and cap it.